Have you ever noticed that the most dedicated employee on a team sometimes becomes the least engaged? At one point, they were full of energy. They volunteered for new projects. They solved problems before anyone asked. They consistently delivered great results. Then something changed. They stopped sharing ideas. They stopped taking initiative. And they started doing only what was required. Many managers assume these employees have become lazy. But in most cases, that's not true. The reality is that top performers rarely stop caring overnight. It's usually the result of a long process that slowly drains their motivation. Let's explore why it happens. Reason 1. Effort without recognition. Top performers often go above and beyond. They stay late when necessary. They help teammates. They take ownership of problems. And they consistently deliver high-quality work. At first, they do it because they genuinely care. But over time, they start noticing something. Their extra effort is being treated as normal. Nobody acknowledges it. Nobody appreciates it. Nobody even notices it. Human beings have a natural desire to feel valued. Recognition doesn't have to be expensive. Sometimes a simple thank you can have a powerful impact. When employees feel invisible despite their efforts, motivation begins to fade. Eventually, they start asking themselves, why am I working harder than everyone else? Reason 2. Lack of growth opportunities. High performers are usually ambitious. They enjoy learning. They enjoy challenges. They enjoy making progress. But when they remain in the same position year after year without new opportunities, frustration starts building. The work that once felt exciting becomes repetitive. The challenges disappear, the learning stops, and boredom slowly replaces enthusiasm. Many organizations assume that talented employees will stay because they're already successful. In reality, talented employees often leave because they no longer see a future. People don't just want stability, they want growth. Without growth, motivation struggles to survive. Reason 3. Poor leadership. One of the fastest ways to destroy motivation is poor leadership. A great manager can inspire employees to perform at their best. A poor manager can make even the most talented employee disengage. Employees become frustrated when leaders ignore feedback, take credit for others' work, micromanage every task, show favoritism, fail to communicate clearly. Trust is the foundation of every healthy workplace. Once trust starts disappearing, employees begin emotionally disconnecting from their work. Long before they quit physically, they've already quit mentally. Reason 4. Burnout. Top performers often face a unique problem. Because they are reliable, they receive more responsibilities, more projects, more deadlines, more pressure. At first, they manage it well. Then the workload keeps increasing and increasing and increasing. Eventually, they reach a point where they feel exhausted. Burnout doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it appears as lower enthusiasm, less participation, reduced creativity, lack of energy. What looks like laziness is often exhaustion, and exhausted employees cannot perform at their best forever. Reason 5. Feeling taken for granted. Many organizations unintentionally punish high performers. How? By constantly relying on them. The dependable employee gets every urgent project. The dependable employee solves every crisis. The dependable employee is expected to carry the team. Over time, they start feeling taken for granted. Instead of being rewarded for excellence, they feel trapped by it. This creates resentment, and resentment slowly kills motivation. Reason 6. Loss of purpose. People want to feel that their work matters. They want to believe they're contributing to something meaningful. When employees lose sight of the purpose behind their work, engagement drops. Tasks become routines. Meetings become obligations. Work becomes something they simply endure. Purpose creates energy. Without purpose, even top performers can lose their spark. Final thoughts. When a top performer suddenly stops caring, it's rarely because they've become lazy. More often, it's because they've spent months or even years feeling unappreciated, stuck, burned out, unsupported. Taken for granted, motivation isn't something employees lose overnight. It's something that slowly fades when important needs go unmet. The best organizations understand this. They recognize effort. They create growth opportunities. They support employee well-being. And they build trust through strong leadership. Because when top performers feel valued, challenged, and supported, they don't just stay, they thrive. Have you ever seen a top performer suddenly lose motivation at work? What do you think was the reason? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to Workplace Psychology for more insights into leadership, motivation, and human behavior at work.